श्रीमान् वेङ्कटनाथार्य कवितार्किककेशरी वेदान्ताचार्य वर्यो मे सन्निधत्तां सदाकृति. Bhagavan Sriman Narayanan is been called by so many names. So many sages have actually given so many Tirunamas to Bhagavan. And those Tirunamas are actually explained in a very unique way and a very different way. There lived a sage called Nammalvar. Chandogya Upanishad gave Bhagavan a name, Tasya Utiti Namaha. It gave him a name called Utu. Nammalvar wrote a pasharam called Thiruvaimuri. He started with the word Vu, Uyarvara Uyarnalam Udayavan Yavanavan, and he finished with the word Tha, Pirandar Uyarnde. To explain the Tirunamam given by the Upanishad, Utu, he has written 1102 pasharams. That big each Tirunamas are. Finally he finishes, I cannot tell and finish it. It's just a 2-letter word which is called Utu. So each Tirunamam of Bhagavan is very unique and it has a very intense meaning. Even big sages cannot finish telling it. We are in the attempt of actually just seeing the ocean, that this is the ocean. We are going to see the meaning of 262nd Tirunama, which is called Vardhana. We all know Bhagavan is our mother. Bhagavan is our father. We also saw in one of the discourse what Lakshmana has told about Raghavan, Raman. Mata Ragavaha, Pita Ragavaha, Bhrata Ragavaha, Saha Ragavaha, Sarvam Ragavaha. He has told everything is Raghavan for me. And he started saying Mata Ragavaha. The connection between mother and the son is something unique. Yes, father is important. Yes, uncle is important. Yes, every relatives, friends, everybody are important. But a mother is very unique. In which way it is unique? Father protects the son after the birth of the son or the daughter. An uncle, auntie, friends, everybody protects us. But they all protect us after we come to this world. Mother is the only person who protects us from her womb itself. So this Vardhana means Bhagavan is like mother. We are like his kids who are inside the womb of the mother. So he makes sure what mother does. She makes sure what she eats, even what she thinks, what she speaks, everything. If there are so much of sound, a pregnant woman will not stay there. She will come out. Not because she don't like sound. It is because the baby inside might get afraid. It can also be what she eats. If something not so good for the baby, what will happen? So she chooses what she eats. She chooses where she stays. She chooses what she speaks. Similarly, Bhagavan chooses only good things for us as he is having us in his womb. He protects us to that level. That is why he says Mata Ragavaha. It is not a bandham which is started after the birth of a particular person. It is, one of the Alvar says, Karuvarangathul ninnu Thiruvarangattai kaidoruden. Karuvarangam means mother's womb. Thiruvarangam means Srirangam. When I was inside the mother's womb, Karuvarangathul ninnu Thiruvarangattai kaidoruden. So when he was the baby inside mother's tummy, he actually saw Ranganathan. So that is how Ranganathan is for us. So Bhagavan actually protects us like a mother. That is what? Vardhana. We move to the 263rd Tirunamas, meaning Vardhamana. Last is Vardhana. This is Vardhamana. Vardhamana means the one who grows. Okay? Bhagavan grows. Everyone knows. But he can grow physically, he can grow mentally, not about his growth. For example, I have studied a particular course in a particular college, so I have grown mentally, I have grown knowledge wise. Next one, I have grown physically. For example, if you would have seen me in 10 years, I would have been different physically, 20 years different, 30 different, 40 different. Tomorrow you see me at 80 years, I will be different. So, we grow physically, we grow mentally. But Bhagavan is Avikaraya Suktaya Nityaya Paramatmane Sataika Rupa Rupaya Vishnave Sarvajishnave. That's what it says. Avikaran. Vikaram means, as I said, 10 years is different, 20 years is different, 50 years is different. That is Vikaram, which is changeable. But Bhagavan is Avikaran. You might have seen, we have seen Ranganathan was worshipped by Rama, which is in a different yuga. That time also is same Ranganatha. Today also is same Ranganatha. So he is Avikaran. He never changes. But Krishna was born, he was small. Then he grown. Then he has grown at 40 age. Then he has grown at 80 age. Still he also grows. Vardhamana means the person who grows, which is one of the meaning. But we cannot stop the Bhagavan there, because I also grow, Krishna also grow. No, that is not the right comparison. I grow, it is only I am growing. For example, if you see me at age 10 and then at age 20, 30, 40, I might have grown. I don't have the potential to make others grow or others degrow. Correct? Only I can grow. If I go to a college, I can study, I go to an office, I work and I get promoted. I don't have power to make others get promoted. I don't have powers to make others study because of my knowledge. But Bhagavan, he also grows. He also makes sure that people who are around him also grows. It is not only his growth. What he told to Arjuna, does he need anything actually? Bhagavan does not need to give anything. But he gives that Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna because he wants to give that knowledge back to the bhaktas. He don't want to keep it only to him. So he is an avikaran, but he makes sure that he grows and he makes sure his others also grows with him. That is Vardhamana. 264th Tirunama is Viviktha. Vardhana, Vardhamana and Vivikta. What is Vivikta means? Vivikta means unique. There is no comparison to Bhagavan. You might have never seen a person with the head of a lion and then body of a human being. In Sanskrit, this is called Akadita Katana Samarthyam. In one of the Pashuram, Andal actually says, Mari Malamudanjil Manni Kidandurangum, Shiriya Singam Arivutru Thee Vidithu, Veru Mayurubunga Eppadum Perandudari, Muri Nimirnu Murangi Purappattu. She describes how a lion actually growing and the lion actually roaring and then coming out of his den. Muri Nimirnu Murangi Purappattu. The next word she makes, Podarma pole ni poovai poovanna. So in the first line she talks about a roaring of a lion. The next line she talks about a flower. Poovai poovanna. Now, the person who writes the commentary, Periyavachan Pillai, how this both will actually sync together? A person can be a lion. Can he be like a flower? A flower can be a flower. Can it be a lion? For example, a lion is my friend. There is an enemy for me. So I can actually go with the lion and then beat the enemy. That is a characteristic of a lion. Now, I have a flower. Can I go with the fight with the flower? No. But Bhagavan, the same time he is a lion, the same time he is a flower. Then how is it possible? For Prahaladan, he is Puvai Puvanna. For Hiranyakashipu, he is lion. If I do an activity, I cannot be same time to two people different meaning, correct? I can be only sing. That is why he is unique. He is called Vivikta because he can do the same activity. For one person, it will be Puvai Puvanna. For other person, it will be Mari Malamudanjil Mannikidandurangum Shiriya Singam. He can still be, he will do the same activity. He will never do anything different. But it has been perceived, if you are a Bhakta, it has been perceived in a different way. If you are a Abhakta, it has been perceived in a different way. So he is unique. There is no comparison for him. One of the Pashuram, Nammalvar says, what will I take to compare you? If I take a lotus flower and then compare your eyes, lotus flower will be after 5 o'clock, it won't be the same lotus flower how it was at 9 a.m. in the morning. Okay. If I compare you with a gold, what happens to gold after some time? It fades away. So I cannot compare you with anything because everything has an expiry date. Everything expires after some time. I cannot compare you with anything. You are the only person can be compared with you. You cannot be compared with anybody. You can only be compared with you. That is what he actually says. So that is why he is unique. So today we have seen Vardhana, Vardhamana and Vivikta. That unique Bhagavan will come and bless us all. Let us go to another unique Tirunama tomorrow. God bless us all. Jai Sri Krishna.